Yo. Ooh. Good afternoon. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Yo, it is freezing. Oh my goodness. Alright, what we got going on? One sec. Alright. Let's charge this. Nice. Okay. So gold's still in this range right here. Let's do some daily analysis. Vihan. Let's do some daily analysis. Benny, what's up, man? How you doing, Benny? Let's do some daily analysis. Why did he send me this message? One sec, let me just get the chat up properly. Let's do this. Okay, so gold. Hey Michael, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Ready to catch some pips on gold. That's what I'm ready for. Alright, so daily is currently bullish. I mean, gold has been bullish, right? Yeehaw. Good morning. So we broke yesterday's low, but we broke that, as soon as the day opened. We pushed up. We've had a retracement on the 4 hour. So the past two 4 hour candles, we've continued up and then we've pulled back right towards the end of the candles. So this previous 4 hour candle opened up with barely a bottom wick, had a very small bottom wick, and then like I said, right before it closed, it's pulled back and then dropped, broke this previous 4 hour candle low, and then closed bearish. And then as this current 4 hour candle opened, it broke the low and it's been pushing up since. So where's it pushing up from? Right here. It closed below the support that's in the middle of the 4 hour range, closed bullish, and has been pushed right back up towards Asian highs. But on the 30-minute time frame, as you can see, it's making lower lows and lower highs. So really, I want to see gold break out of this range. I'm going to remove this support, move it a bit lower here, because now this is a new support inside the range. Now I'm still very bullish on gold, but I think I'm gonna have to wait and see how this 4 hour candle closes. But if we close with another long top wick, I don't know if gold flips bearish before this 4 hour candle closes. I don't know if gold flips bearish. I think we eventually continue bullish today, but I need a breakout above Asian highs. And then continue up. First bullish target would be this 4 hour resistance, 45.06, 45.07, and that would be this inverted head and shoulders pattern playing out. So I actually drew it out this morning. Where is it? So we've got the left shoulder, the head right here, right shoulder, boom. And if you measure, So all you have to do with the head and shoulders pattern, from the head to the neckline, boom. So we're not far from it playing out. We're not far at all. I had it at about 1,080 pips, roughly. So leaves it at about 4,500 if we're just going to round it off. So I can see gold pushing up a bit more. So that's what I'm waiting for. Now for sells, my first target would be back down to Asian lows. If gold can come back down. Back down to Asian lows. I wouldn't, I don't know. Yeah, I want to see if we re-break these lows on the 4 hour. So I was going to say I would wait for a closure below this support. But then this range is quite small. It really reduces the size of this range. But then this support might not be valid. If we just look at... Yeah, no. I need to see the price action. I need to see the candles in order to take the sells back down to the lows. You know? But how was everyone's morning? Is anyone taking any trades today? Any trades? Morning, Henry. Good morning. Benny, you took some quick gold buys. Where'd you catch the gold buys? Where the gold buys at? NAS buys, US 30 buys. Let's check out NAS. I'm looking at EU for a buy. Nice, nice. Nice. Okay, NAS. NAS buys up there, nice. I mean, NAS is bullish. I saw this candle. I saw this massive drop. European Open. It's a real big drop. I was thinking about NAS buys this morning before we started to drop here. I had a little 5-minute demand zone right here. But I was very close to taking it. Very close to taking it. So the reason I didn't get in here was because I was waiting for this candle's high to be broken. So I was going to take a break of the high back up. So because it pushed up and then it was forming bearish structure, I wanted to go for quite a safe entry. And yeah, as you can see, it didn't break the high. It just dropped, slapped right through this range. And then, yeah, it was invalid. But it looks like it started to come back up again. So I'll need to see bullish structure now on a 5-minute. If price breaks this high right here, I'll start looking for some demand zones. In fact, let's do, just set an alert there. Rosie, afternoon. Gold is messing around in this range. But good thing about today is we don't have any news today. We have no news. Very clean day. In fact, the only day without news for the whole week. I like these cells. I'm looking. 109 pips. Previous highs 135 pips. Yeah, I need at least a 1-to-1. At least a 1-to-1. I need a 1-to-1. I like the idea because then if it gets down into profit, then what I can do is I can reduce the stop loss, and then the 1-to-1, it reduces the risk. If it goes into profit, then what I do is I'll reduce it, and then the risk gets bigger. It gets bigger. Well, let's see if this 30-minute candle reflips bearish and drives down. But I'm quite bullish on gold at the moment, to be honest. I'm quite bullish on gold. So every time we come down towards the daily flip, we push back up. Yeah, I'm not sold on the sells. I'm not sold on these sells, Benny. Can't lie. Shade. What's going on, Shade? Let's see, GJ's come back down to this 4-hour resistance. So in my daily analysis, I was actually looking at this place as a nice retest down here. Price to push up from. That break and retest on the 4-hour. If I get a good strong support starting from here, I think GJ can start pushing back up. But I'd wait for the next 4-hour candle. So the next 4-hour candle to open, respect this current 4-hour candle low, and then start making its way back up. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that for pound yen. I do like that. And let's see what NAS does. But it's just going to be a waiting game. A waiting game for now. Might not trade tonight since college enrollments, burning energy, but tomorrow definitely gonna trade since it's my day off. Oh, nice, nice. That's your job, yeah? So you got to deal with a lot of students. You did say you was dealing with enrollments. Oh, look at this. Gold pushing back down. I like the idea of gold coming back down, but still leaning towards the buyers. Thing with this 4-hour candle is it hasn't broken this previous high. Let's zoom in. Hasn't broken this previous high, but it has broken this low. So this candle is actually trending bearish. It's just bullish at the moment. So it can flip. We have 24 minutes. It could actually flip bearish and then drive down. Echo, what's going on? What's going on, Echo? How you doing? So we've got a nice push up during the Asian session, and our London session is just London session. We're just messing about. Come on, come on, gold. Still a freshman, but junior council, school junior council. That's all a night to you guys. All right, shades. Don't work too hard now. Trying to avoid this nasty gold range. You and me both. You and me both. You and me both. I need to see what. I know they started to deal with Madero yesterday, but it was would have been in the afternoon. But I don't know what they've done. The Fed will be forced into deep rate cuts in 2026, boosting gold and breaking the dollar. That's good news. That's good news. Trump's envoy to Greenland. I don't think Trump is ready to seize Greenland. Why is Trump trying to take over everywhere? He needs to chill. He needs to chill. 2026 should not be the year of war. Like, come on. He just woke up in 2026 on smoke. He just got like a list of countries that he's just setting out for. We're going to hear something happen with Iran as well this year. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Yeah, Trump needs to chill. What button do I keep pressing while this camera goes out? I must have changed one of these shortcuts. Hold on, let's do... We good? Yeah, we good, we good, we good. But I'm thinking if I do want to get into gold sells, I would prefer the sells a bit higher up. I wouldn't take sells in the middle of this range. I wouldn't take the sells down here. I would like if it came back up this here, you know, once it retested and started to come back down, that would have been the best opportunity, like down here. At least something like that. But not while we're in the middle of the range and creating these supports. No. We now get to see how this 4-hour closes. So two things could happen. If this 4-hour closes with a support, then I'm looking for a bottom wick and the new 4-hour to push up and we continue bullish. Yeah. Or if it does manage to sell back down a bit more, about 100 pips, and we close weak bullish, then I think the next candle we come down. Because then as long as we respect this high, if we respect this high and then flip bearish, come down, break this low, I think we get the sells on the next one. But I'm kind of leaning more towards the buyers. All right. So what are you guys looking for today? What's on the charts? What's on the plan? Just don't want gold to be ranging for us. Waiting for a setup. Aren't we all, man? Aren't we all? You still like your gold sells? You still like your gold sells? Said not right now. I thought earlier on, to be honest, I thought gold would have been, once this 4-hour candle here broke this low, I thought we were going back down already to the Asian range. I really did. But that's why you have to wait for top wicks. It barely had a top wick. Gold opened, immediately broke the 4-hour low, and then pushed back up. And it hasn't come back down still. If it had, maybe I would have been looking at sells as well. Looking at some sells, but yeah, it just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. Didn't come back down. H4 top wick strategy played out, right? Right. Made a bottom wick, and as it's made the top wick, I mean this is all the top wick right here. What did it get to? 230 pips at its highest. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I wouldn't have played this. Not with the 4-hour structure looking like this. That's not for me. Not for me. Not for me at all. I don't think this 4 hours gonna flip bearish in the next 12 minutes. I don't think it's happening. You know, we've got to wait for that last 5 minutes anyway for gold to move. See what it does. What do you reckon? Push up out of this range in the next 5? And GJ. Very curious to see how GJ closes too. Nas is still coming down. So look, we've created a lower high on the 30-minute. Let's see Nas. Now if you look, the daily candle, we've made a bottom wick, we've pushed up, we've respected this previous candle's high. And look, European market open. We had a sell. You might get some sells on Nas, you know. Just structure wise. It's making lower lows. Came down, we made a bottom wick for this candle right here. Kind of like Nas sells. Let me get rid of this alert. This is where my time frame is this? Haroon, what's good? Damn, look at Naz. I'm thinking about what to do with Naz. If I can get a supply zone. Nah, no trades yet. No trades yet. Yeah, I like the idea of Naz sell, but I need a... I want a supply zone. So I'm just looking. So we've got lower highs. We've got a bit of bearish structure here. You know, we've broken this low. It's not clean enough, but I'm considering this right here. Considering this. I'm gonna keep my eye on it though. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. And we've got gold messing about in this range. So we've come back down to the daily flip, push back up. Yeah, I'm not feeling these gold sells. Out of everything, GJ kind of looks the cleanest. We've got a clean range to the left for buyers and sells. If we create a strong support, I think we can get a retracement on pound yen. You know, if the new 4-hour candle makes the bottom wick, respects this low, I think we get a support here on the 4-hour and push back up. But I'll need to see some nice bearish 30-minute candles. So it doesn't look like it's going to be this one. Maybe the next one. And then continue the buyers up. Because gold right now, gold is just playing in this Asian range. Look, Naz is messing around. But I would love to be in and out of a Naz trade before NYSE open. Because you know we're going to get that crazy market open candle. Where is it? You could always tell when Naz open because you get the massive candles. So we pushed up, came back down, came back up. It's just really horrible price action. This is news. Yesterday we had that news. I mean, look. Look at gold. Markets all over the place today. 17 pip stop loss, nothing crazy. So 17 pip stop, should be about a 34, 35 pip TP. It's about down here. Oh, sorry, keep an eye on it. Not going for the supply zone. Nah. No, I'm not. Because, I mean, I like the idea of the sells. I do. That's why I have that supply zone there. But daily's bullish. 4 hours bullish. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that. We've got the new hour candle about to open. Oh, you're still in sells. Ash, morning, morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. What were you in sales in, Michael? Sales on NAS or on gold? Yeah, buy NAS. Okay, okay. That H4 inverted head and shoulders pattern played out already. Where did you have your TP for that? I have my TP a little bit higher. I have my TP just a little higher. I have my TP just under 4,500. Onome, hey, I'm new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone's been new here at one point. How you doing? So I had my TP at Martin. Good morning. Good morning. So I had my TP. So it's between 102, well, 1,020 to 1,080. So for me, the TP is at least up here, like 4,490 to 4,500. I'll just rounding it up. All right, so new 4-hour candle. I have your TP at 44.87. Okay, so we still have a little bit to go. A little bit to go. Not far off. So we still closed inside the range. This current 4 hour, new 4 hour, pushing up, no bottom wick. Oh, I forgot to check the night bot. But let's see, I need to give us a bottom wick, see if we can push up. So we got a strong support in this 4 hour now. I think gold continues bullish. Oh, Naz. Oh man. Naz. Target in 25.8. That's a big your TP's all the way up here. The daily resistance, it's a long hold. This is a shame right here. This is a shame. Did it again. So the 2 to 1, what I say, is about 35 pips, right? That's it right there. I just want to see if that actually plays out. I'm watching it on my other monitor, but I saw that candle. I saw this current 5-minute candle just open and drop. I mean, what? This is 2 minutes. 2 minutes in. Look how much we've dropped. Loco. Okay, so we might get some sells on gold, creating this 4 hour bottom wick. But then again, yesterday, the 4 hour candle just pushed up without even coming back down. Where is it? Down here. So hopefully we don't get a repeat of yesterday. Hopefully today gold comes back for its 4 hour bottom wick. I still can't believe this 4 hour has no wick. Nada. Alright, so we've tapped into this resistance again. I wouldn't use a sell stop. I wouldn't be using a sell stop. I wouldn't be using a sell stop. It'll just be a market entry. Oh shit. Maybe that's all we're getting. It's I don't know the way price is jumping right now. So I dropped down to the 5 minute. So my 30-minute candle is just jumping. So we've tapped into this resistance at Asian highs again. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this. I'll wait for this candle to close. At least a 15. Yeah, I'm chilling on this one. I'm chilling. Especially since this 4 hours closed so strongly bullish. I still think gold goes up. Still quite bullish on gold. I just prefer the buyers. Now, if it had pushed up for like 30 minutes and then the next 30-minute candle came down to create the bottom wick, I would like the sells more. I'd like the sells more. But the way prices is just hovering around here. Yeah, there we go. Go on, buy up. Buy up. Just don't go too far. Go too far. Not too much. I know it's my sister. She's very loud. She cackles. Oh, come on, break above this resistance. Hold on, not too much on her. I feel like Charlotte probably be saying that about me. She probably does. Nah, I feel like you're the quiet one out of the two of you guys, Ash. There we go. Like I said, 4,500 is my target for the end of this pattern if it can keep pushing. I just saw your friend on TikTok. What friend? $4,500 is your daily TP. That's my TP for the end of the head and shoulders pattern. 4,500. So it's like between 4,490 and 4,500 is where I'm looking for that pattern to play out. So yeah, that's where I'm looking. Break out of this Asian range. Maybe this place close above. This candle close above this resistance, and the next one push up. Ooh. GJ's looking good. GJ is looking good. It's what we wanted, a support, a push up. So let me see how this candle closes, and then maybe getting on the next one. Little slow push all the way up. GJ would be an all day play. Just hold it to the end of the session. Come on, Goldie. Make it above Asian highs. Man of Melodies, how are you doing? What's up? What's up? Come on, golds. Well, we have time anyway. Like I said, I'm waiting for this 30-minute candle to close. In fact, let's see what it's doing on the lower time frames. If we get maybe like a 5-minute double top, or we get some type of reversal pattern happen up here, once it hits Asian highs, then maybe, you know, we can sell back down through this range. But looking at this previous 4-hour candle, very strong bullish. Daily's bullish. 4 hours bullish. I'm just waiting for that breakout. That's just a waiting game. I tried to stay on a smaller time frame, but it's not working, so I remain a swing trader. It's been okay for me. How small is the time frame you're staying on? The smallest I tend to go is 5-minute for NAS. I would say 30-minute for gold, to be honest. Okay, 15-minute closed above. After a bottom wick, I'm getting in. I like that idea. 15-minute, but it's doing the most right now. Okay, 15's come back for that bottom wick. Now, if this 15 can hold, not break this previous low and then come back up, I might be looking at some. Now, do you know what? I'm going to wait until we close outside of, I'm going to wait for it to close outside Asian lows, Asian highs. Not feeling GJ. Coming back down into this Asian range. Wow. All right, gold. This is why I like the 30-minute. Right, looks like we might be coming down for a longer 4-hour bottom wick. Is that what's happening here? Is that what's happening here? But we are not breaking above this Asian highs. We are not closing above these Asian highs. Well, we've got 10 minutes left, so it's premature to say that. Hmm. 55 pip stop. Now this is either going to be the start of sells or the breakout's going to happen later. I don't like this I just don't like this price action right now, man. I don't like this price action. Reason why I wouldn't take the sells right here is because we don't really have a clean range down. We don't have a clean range down. 88 pips, 89 pips down to the support. Ooh, 1 hour looks clean. Ooh. 1 hour looks clean. But you see, every time that we've had this, the 4 hour candles come down to create the bottom wick, we haven't had this much. It hasn't been up and down, up and down. It's literally flipped and then just started to drive down. Where was it? It wasn't yesterday. It wasn't. Like here. Do you remember Friday? Friday we pushed up, flipped, and then this was the new 4 hour candle opening down here. We just had more of a retracement, more of a drop, like longer candles. This candle's just messing about. We'll see. We got NYSE open in 6 minutes. GJ's coming back down. Yeah, so I needed to wait for two 30-minute bullish candles before taking a buy up here. I wouldn't have taken it on this candle. I'm so glad. So glad. Oh, so this is not it. I just wanted to see if this would play out. If I'm going to leave it. Not in this. Just wanted to see how this would play out. But then we got NYSE open, which is just going to blast through. Who's in these buys? We do have someone in some NAS buys. Michael, right? Hopefully it blasts all the way up. Hopefully. I mean, even though we've had this little pullback, it's still looking kind of bullish. Oh, this candle just opened and it gapped up. So yeah, I don't like that. It's pushed up into the range. Trash price action, man. Who you telling? I mean, as long as I can get a breakout, I'm good to go. Have to be extra patient when price is ranging like this. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But you know what they say, the longer price consolidates, the bigger the breakout. The bigger the breakout. But I mean, look, we have a real nice clean range to the left. We've been pushing up through it. Man, 30 minutes and we're still in this range. Still in this range. Gold don't want to show us no love. Love this morning. It's not showing love to the sells, not showing love to the buys. Where's Mikey's TP? Alright, NYSE open in a second. So the 2-to-1 wouldn't have played out on this supply zone, but a 1-to-1 would have played out. But it looks like it's going to, I mean, this is quite a push up. I think we continue bullish. Like I said, in line with the higher time frames, daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish. Let's see how far this candle pushes. Oh, it's pushing now. And Nas is about to go through the roof. So I had the structure high here, that if it broke, then I'll be looking at a demand zone down here. Nas, baby. Nas is gone. Nas is gone. Oh, I don't want to do that. Nas is gone. It's a nice push. Ooh, gold continuation pattern as well. Why couldn't this happen above this resistance? I've got to wait for this closure above, man, for gold. Although this does look like a nice setup, this continuation pattern, it's buying into this resistance and to Asian highs, which we keep rejecting. But if this candle can close above, I think we get some continued buys on the next 30 minute. Goldie. Don't shoot off without us now. Don't go too far without us. Yeah, nice is nice. Where did you get in, Michael? You must have got in low. Alright, at Asian hives again. We're gonna finally break. Well, I broke all the highs to the left. $25, $3, $9, $8. Oh, down here somewhere. Nice. Nice. You've been holding. You said I've been holding. You have been holding. Facts. You have been holding. No, it's nice though. It's nice. You had the higher time frames with you, so that was a dope trade. Nice. Nah, that's nice, man. That's nice. I couldn't hold a trade into NYSE Open. It's just so volatile. I couldn't do it. Unless I had a really good entry like you did. Yeah, if I had an entry down here, then maybe. But some of these moves, man, when the market opens, have just been... They've been dangerous. Wow, that was a good trade. And you want to hold all the way to 25,800. So you're planning on holding this for a couple days? Ooh, continuation pattern on GJ. All right, gold. Might get an entry soon. I'm thinking about maybe the 15-minute. Jumping on this volume. I don't want this candle to move too much without us. So what I would do, if I take the 15, stop loss I'll put below this resistance, so about 100 pips. I took a buy scalp on NAS on open. Oh, good shit. That's crazy. Oof. And then flipping out. Just how much it pulled back. See what I mean? This NAS opening candle right here. Now, yeah, this is I mean, it was pushing up nicely before the market opened. Damn, Goldie, wait for us, man. Yeah, so with gold, what I would do is I'd get in on the next 15, stop loss just below this resistance. But if, you know, the new 15-minute candle starts pulling back too much, I'll start chopping the position. I'd manage the risk pretty quickly. So hopefully it gives a nice bottom wick first, reflips, breaks the high, and then continues up. Oh, that's what I'll be looking at. Damn, looks like it's just went in with the high volume up. Yeah. Do you know what? Because you scalp in and out. Yeah, that's good. In and out real quick. How much did this push? 40 pips. Not bad. Quick 40 pips. 5 minutes. that M30 continuation pattern played out fast. It played out a bit too quick. It played out very quick. It played out quick. I can't stretch my hands. I was working out and now my arm doesn't fully extend. Oh man. That's crazy. I actually fully can't extend this arm. Yeah, nah, let me not even. Entry on US 30. Oh, US 30 is a bit too rich for my blood. Damn. Another 100 pip candle. Another monster 100 pip candle on M5. Oh man. I know, right? Gold went crazy. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Well, I'm on US 500. Oof. Damn. So now it's just going to tap right into the resistance and then pull back. Alright, come on, M15. What you got for us? Line us up. Line us up. Damn, nice. Let's see what gold gives us. Did anyone catch these buys? Anyone catch this push up? Anybody? Somebody? Oh, this snow on my drive is looking dangerous. Oh, gold, man. Alright, 3 minutes, and I'm hopefully looking for an entry. See what I mean about Nas? One candle is devastating. It just does everything in one candle. Bro, the snow is ridiculous. Had to pull out the long johns. The long johns weather already, yeah. This has been long johns weather, to be fair. But I hear you. I hear you. It is cold. It is cold. Now, if the 15 gives me a nice long bottom wick, I would even consider taking the flip, go and break even at this wick fill, and then, you know, get that push up some more. I still think we have further to go. Yeah. As long as it doesn't drive back down into the Asian range, I think the buys are still good. Because we keep getting these pullbacks into the range, but I think we continue. Come on, gold, be nice to us now. If it doesn't, if it comes down, it doesn't make a long bottom wick, then I'll look to take a break of the high. But you know, I've been leaning towards these gold buys. We haven't quite gotten to my head and shoulders TP yet. Long Johns, I thought you Arsenal fans were made of stern stuff, the amount of disappointments you've been through. Listen, this weather is I can't handle this weather, honestly. I promise, I'm not made for this country. I'm not made for this cold. I'm supposed to be somewhere hot, you know. My melanin needs food, needs nourishment, not this cold weather. Alright, here we go. 15-minute candle. Give me a bottom wick. Let me get some buys. No bottom wick is wild. Come to South Africa. Hey, I heard South Africa gets cold too. It might be hot now. Bro, this wasn't even an option, pushing up with no bottom wick. That was not an option. Come up north, you'll feel the cold. No thanks. No thanks. Bruh. I wanted a bottom wick. The two options were small bottom wick, take the break of the high, or long bottom wick, take the candle flip. There was no third option. Push up with no bottom wick. There was no option. But of course that's what gold's gonna do. Of course. Jeez. And this GJ continuation pattern's playing out. The option for GJ was 2 bullish 30-minute candles and then take the buy on the third one. No, we get the continuation pattern and then we just push. I didn't even have an option for Nas. Nas looks good for a closure above though, at 3. This is nasty business. This is nasty business right here. This is mean. I can't believe it. The next option is wait for the new 1 hour candle. It might come down to retest Asian highs, especially since we rejected below it for some time. That's my plan. Okay. R1 TP hit on NAS. Good job, man. Good job. That's nice, man. That's nice. Naz is going. All of this nonsense. Look at these 5-minute candles. Swinging up, down, up, down. Alright, so let's see what the new 1 hour candle does for gold. I mean, just based on this 4 hour, I liked the idea of buys for gold. It's just it didn't set up for me, man. Didn't set up. So after the session, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do stuff like this. Look at how I could have gotten in here. Why I didn't get in to this continuation pattern. Because now I'm looking at it. If I use the recent resistance, this is like a perfect setup right here. If I just use that recent one, let me see. I missed my entry on the M5 at 44.66. Oh. Hold on, let me show y'all. It would have been something like this. Would have been something like this. Why is it not opening? Why is it not opening? Yeah, like this. It would have been something like this. That's what it would have been. Literally this move here. See that? Got the resistance, closure above. This continuation candle, getting at the break of the highs, gone. That's literally this right here. But I would have had to cut out everything to the left. But the reason I didn't like it was because we keep rejecting these Asian highs. We kept rejecting these Asian highs and then coming back down. But to get in, you know, would have looked at wanted to look at yeah, get in on the 15 minute. Well, it didn't happen. Just needed a bottom wick and then continued push up. So now let's see if we get a pullback. We've got Asian highs right here. Let's see if we get a pullback into this area and then price can continue. Gold has left the building. But that's what I mean about when you have a long consolidation, when you have a period of range. This is a long range right here. And the longer the consolidation, the longer the range, the bigger the breakout. So you know, the breakout was always going to be a big push. How long was this? How long were we going sideways? 9.5 hours in this range. 150 pip push. So this is 230 pips. We pushed up. What's that? 160 pips now. Look at this 4-hour candle. This is going to be a monster candle. How big is this daily candle? So yesterday's daily candle was 1070 pips. Today so far is only 600. Oh, I think gold is going to move today. I think gold is going to move today. Dum, 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 dum. Do you trade Asian session? No, not really. More just London and NY. I don't. It depends what I'm doing, but not really. I have taken trades during Asian session though. I have taken trades, but I don't go out of my way to trade it. And Asian session has been nice recently, especially for gold. There have been some really clean moves. Like I was looking to trade Sunday. I was looking to trade market open for the week. So I was looking for a retest of a demand zone when the market opened. I was looking for a retest of down here, especially after that US Venezuela news. I was like, oh yeah, gold is gonna open with a gap and we're gonna fly. So I was looking for a retest of down here once this high was broken. Gold never came back. To this day, gold ain't come back. It's just gone. But yeah, there are certain times I'll look at Asian session. Yeah, Sunday's one of them. And another time is a Thursday. So Thursday evening going into Friday Asian session. Because there's a lot of times where gold, if there's been some news on a Thursday, it carries over into the Friday. That's my theory anyway. So sometimes I look for that Asian session move. So those are the two times like I might look to take a trade, but it's not always. It's not consistent. My setup was there. I was distracted with work. Oh, don't you hate missing a trade due to work? This is beautiful, man. Gold just ran. Boy, this is, I'll definitely be journaling this here. Recent resistance, closure above 4 hour, respecting a previous low, broke the high, and then just took off. So the potential trade would have been, alright, this would be like this. 4,500 is the target I'm looking at. Would have been something like that. So how could I catch this next time? By using the recent levels. Using recent levels, but I would still be cautious of like Asian highs and stuff. But you know me, I don't like buying into resistance. But we would have broken that resistance with this entry here. You know? So that will go in the journal for today. But I'm going to use this high. I'm going to use this resistance here. Just in case we get a pullback, like a break and retest. Or at least Asian highs I'm looking for. So this... It's more of this zone. More of this zone. Alright, new 1 hour candle. See if we get a bit of a pullback. No pullback. I'm not gonna open and just shoot off. I honestly don't like a break of this high. Because I don't have a decent stop loss. I don't want to use this previous 15-minute low because it doesn't have a bottom wick. So if price did come back down to create one, I think it creates a decent bottom wick. So it's a bit tight. It's a bit tight. Just these breakouts have just been insane. Broke the high and came back a bit. Yeah, I need a bit of a retracement before I get in. It's a little bit of a retracement. Go on, give us at least a 15-minute bottom wick. At least. So my TP for this down here. In fact, I have a picture of it. Where did I put that picture? Where did I put it? I didn't draw the thing. Where can I find it? In the journal. I didn't draw it there either. I know it's here somewhere. Where are ya? Where are ya? Edit with designer. TP's just under 4,500 anyway. TP's just under 4,500. This is good. Come back and just give us a little bottom wick right here. Do you do one-to-one coaching sessions? It depends on what you need. It depends on what you need. It depends on what you need. But yeah, I have about 5 people at the moment that I do one-to-ones with. About 5 people. One is very, very new, like very, very new. Starting from the beginning. It depends on the stage where you're of trading that you're at. Just to help me get my head around drawing resistance, support, supply, demand, etc. Alright, join the Discord and send me a message. Join the Discord in the description and then, yeah, drop me a DM and we'll talk. I got you. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so the 15 itself here has made a decent bottom wick. But we don't have a bottom wick for this previous 15. No problem, bro. No problem. Benny says, buyers incoming. You like this 15, huh? Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. Look at Nas. I was thinking about the breakout on Nas, but again, so the issue right now is just stop loss. It's just stop loss. The GJ still looks good to go up. The beautiful break and retest of the 4-hour time frame. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Got a clean range to the left on gold. Just got back to the charts. Was shaking. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Gold is just pushing, pushing. Barely any pullbacks. Not really giving anything, you know. Gold being gold. Gold being gold. A nice bottom wick on this 1 hour would be good, right? I wanted at least gold to come down and just create a bottom wick down here. Just a nice pullback. And then the next 15 probably create a support. And then push up. I think that's what I'll be looking at. I like that idea right there. There we go. Coming back for this bottom wick. Finally. Finally. It looks good. Looks good. Or at least a bit more of a pullback down to Asian highs. Get a retest of Asian highs. That's even better. And then a push back up. I like that. That would be amazing. Let's see what gold's trying to do though. Let's see. Gold's been playing games. These candles have been acting up. It's the setups, man. Oh, this is good. This is good. A retracement. See, after you get such a strong breakout, you can't just jump in. You have to wait for a pullback. You have to wait for that pullback, man. You have to wait for that pullback. Is that the bottom wick? So it has made a little bottom wick now. Perfect, perfect. M15 continuation. This candle would have to pop up another 30 pips. I like the idea of that. If we get a small bearish candle here, I like it. I like it. These stop losses though, wild. 120 pips. 120 pips. You guys ready for 120 pip stop loss? It's a big stop. It's a big stop. Yeah, nah, look, no continuation pattern right here. Maybe a bit more of a pullback, to be fair. If this 15 makes the top wick, breaks this low, I think we're coming back down some more. Or we're creating that support to continue up. Now, if this 15 closes as a support, I'll definitely take buys on the next 15. Definitely take buys on the next 15. Right now, I'm just waiting for candles to close. Yeah, we're coming down some more. Come down just a little bit more. Benny, I'm in. Damn, you ain't playing no games. Up, down. Because I'm so bullish, I don't want to take a counter trend trade. I'd have to be like super in and out. And I think there's more opportunity on the buyers. There's more opportunity for me on the buyers. Daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish. Pretty clean range to the left. Right now, I just have to wait for structure. That's it. I mean, if it comes back down to retest, got 80 pips. What's your TP? Looking at 50 pips. Might be able to snatch a quick 50. It's 80 down to the broken resistance. But nah, I need a little bit. I couldn't do it. I mean, it's a great scalp. It's a great scalp, in and out. If it can retest that broken resistance, which is where I guess I'm looking for it to go. But nah. Damn, it's dropping though. Asian high tapped. Yep. So I was looking for a retest right into this zone, which we got perfectly. It was a nice quick sell. It really was. In and out, boy. In and out. Was that even 5 minutes? What's that? 50 pips in 5 minutes? 50 pips in less than 5? But I'm glad, look, we came back down. We created this bottom wick for the 15. Perfect. It needed to happen. Real strong breakout. Retested Asian highs. Now, I'm looking to get into some buys. Now I'm looking to get into some buys. Gold, you want to give me some buys? Please and thanks. Boom, boom. So what do I need to see now for gold to get into these buys? The next 30-minute, ideally respecting this previous 30-minute low, start to push back up. 15-minute break this high. So we're just continuing this uptrend structure. And keep pushing. Most important thing is we stay out of this Asian range. Like, we don't sell back into the range. Now, if the new 30-minute candle opens, breaks this low, and then breaks back below this resistance, then I've got a bit more waiting to do. I've got a bit more waiting to do. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully not. Look at Nas. Nas is looking good. Nas is looking good. beautiful, man. Look, pushed above this 4-hour resistance. Nas is looking good. Alright, let's do some. Let's look at Nas right here. So I'm gonna draw a little line at the highs. If you can break, and then maybe draw a little demand zone, so you can get that retest and then jump in somewhere. We just gotta wait on this thing. Alright, this is good. This is good. 15-minute resistance. I mean support. If we can close bullish, I'll be looking at taking a break of this high. Continue up. Come on, Goldie. Oh, the structure after the breakout, man. Give us that move. Back to 4,500. Damn, GJ. Can't believe GJ came back down like this. I can't believe it. I ain't surprised though. He said GJ's a mess. What? GJ Queen? What? Not you trash talking GJ. That's funny. I hear you though, I hear you. Shoot, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Buyers incoming. Potentially. Potentially. Ooh, good little push up. Love it, love it. So yeah, I'm thinking break of this high. Let's see what this new 30-minute does. We got the retest. Go on, give us a bottom wick. It's a little bottom wick. Snatch some pips. Kind of looks like a bearish continuation pattern though. Now if it breaks this low, there's no trade for me. Oh, I'm gonna break this low. Oh, tapped into Asian highs again. Now, I never like when a continuation pattern plays out too quick. Like when we get such a quick wick fill. A lot of the time it reverses. Now, more so on the 4-hour and daily, it happens quite quick. The M30 looks like a bull. M30 looks a bit like a bull continuation pattern. It does as well. Benny got you on the M15. He absolutely does not. He absolutely doesn't. It's the volume, definitely not. I'm using the 15-minute for stop losses. That's really what I use it for, but nah. But I mean, look, if it breaks the low, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I need it to not break that low. Yeah, this price action is just a bit poopy. Is it breaking the low? Yeah, nah, no trade here, no trade here. And it's pushing back into the Asian range. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here. I waited as long as I could. I waited as long as I could. This isn't looking great. It's looking like it's gonna sell. Oh, it is selling. Look at that. Look at that. Longer 4-hour bottom wick, maybe. Yeah, you gotta wait, man. That's a shame. That's a shame. There was opportunities there. There was opportunities there. Just didn't quite catch it. Didn't quite catch them today. Didn't quite catch it. Oof. Look at this. Gold is driving back into the range. Yeah, no good, man. No good, no good. Actually, this isn't a bad entry area. I mean, this is back to where you wanted to get in before, right? This is where you wanted to get in before. 44.66-ish. But yeah, no, I'm not no, I'm not feeling it. 30-minute candles breaking the previous lows. Maybe if the 1 hour closes back outside the Asian range. 1 hour is still trending up. It's not bad actually. This is where we rejected on H1 because of that minor error to the left. Unless gold breaks H1 low. Was good. Thank you for the session. See you tomorrow. Yes, Michael. Back again tomorrow. Same time. I'll be a bit earlier tomorrow. I got a bit caught up. Got a bit caught up today, so I was a bit late. But yeah, I need a bit more information on gold before I do anything. But I can't take a buy just yet. Not breaking 30-minute lows and being in this range. But if we push back out of Asian highs, I mean, I'm still quite bullish on gold. 100% bullish on gold. So if it can give me a good entry, a good setup, then I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But with the lower time frame candles trending bearish at the moment, I just need to wait a bit. This is quite a pullback on the 1 hour into Asian range. So that's why I'm just a bit cautious. A bit cautious, you know. Nah, it's not pretty at all. Look, it's just, I mean, if we get a 1 hour engulfing to close this candle, we might get some sells. We might really have some good sells. But yeah, I'm not gonna force nothing. And yeah, guys, back again tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Oh, look at that, gold just popped. Woo! Broken the lows, gone. This is what happens every time I end the stream. Gold starts moving. Maybe I should I should fake out ending the stream. I should fake out ending the stream for gold to move. Man, every time. Black, I'm leaving now, gold. Psych. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Owanda delays, man. Owanda's. That's why I keep my broker up. I always keep my C trader up, so I can see price moving. So I knew it was moving before Owanda did. Owanda be fucking up. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining. Back again tomorrow. Like the stream on your way out. I would appreciate it very much. It's the only thing I ask for. And yeah, hopefully you subscribed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully you can catch some damn pips. But yeah, guys, peace out.